Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a new release from AV-8. Now AV-8 is a brand with many aviation themed watches, of course, AV-8, and they are part of the Dartmouth company, so they own Spinnaker, a couple other brands. They're a pretty cool company and they have a lot of really interesting designs. As you can see, this is more of a Flieger based model, and I think this one is a bit step up in terms of quality. Now keep in mind, this one is available for pre-order starting today, February 10th, or February 10th and on. So you can definitely pre-order this. They will send you a discount code when it releases and you can get your watch. It's a pretty cool watch. Obviously it's a Flieger style, and we have some really nice upgrades like the bracelet. I haven't seen a bracelet on an AV-8 watch, at least I haven't yet, and I think it's pretty nice. They did a pretty good job on this bracelet, which is pretty cool. And some other smaller upgrades as well. Let's get started with what's on my wrist. Today I am wearing the Oceanica Tambor. This is a 300-meter dive watch, which is actually live on Kickstarter for $200 US shipped worldwide. It's a very nice watch, a very high quality watch for the price, and Oceanica is known for providing, much better quality than a lot of the other micro brands for the money that they charge. And I think they're a great brand, so definitely check them out. I will drop a link in the description below, and I believe there are early bird spots at $200. So this new AV-8 is dubbed the AV-8 Type 300, or the AV-8, I should say, the AV-8 Spitfire Type 300, based on the Spitfire airplane. This one has the blue dial. There are a couple different variations, of course, always with AV-8. Pretty nice design. I think it's a nice take on the Flieger design. It's 50 meters water resistant, which is pretty typical for most Flieger watches. Now this exact model itself, getting into some basic dimensions, obviously we do have a solid 316L stainless steel case with some nice little designs on the side from the Spitfire airplane, which I think is pretty cool, as you can see here near the pull and push crown on the right flank of the watch. Also, the movement itself has some nice decorating as well. We'll get to that in a little bit. So we have a 42 millimeter diameter case. We have a case thickness of 13 millimeters. We have 22 millimeter lug widths. So it's a pretty reasonable size watch. It's not a big watch. It's not a small watch, but it's a pretty decent size, 42 millimeters. Perfect for my 6.5 inch wrist there. We also do get a nice genuine sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, which is always nice. A lot of AV-8's watches don't have sapphire crystals, but this one does, and also does include their new kind of oyster style bracelet, which is actually really nice. It is using the pin system and does have solid end links as well. And in terms of the actual case finishing, well, let's take a closer look at that. It's pretty much brushed, as you can see, nice little polished areas on top of the lugs here. But these sides are completely brushed. We do have an exhibition case back, as you can see, the Spitfire airplane on the rotor, which I thought was really cool. Case back is screwed down. We'll take a closer look at the movement in a little bit. Now from the front of the watch, we can see we get nice pilot style hands. We have a 5 through 60 configuration here. It does state 165 feet over here. Then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, kind of like how it would be in the cockpit of an airplane. As you can see right here, we have kind of a crosshair style for the seconds, which is ticking away right now, or sweeping away, I should say. So we have a small second subdial here. If I move the hands here, you can see we get a nice date window which matches the navy blue dial as well. This watch is using the Miyota 8215. Most of you guys are pretty familiar with that movement. It's pretty much a workhorse, pretty standard automatic movement. It does not have hacking. It does have hand winding and a quick set date. About a 40-hour power reserve. Not too noisy either with the rotors. And let me take a look at the movement through the case back. As you can see here, there is some customization. The rotor is actually an airplane. If you can see that, I think that's pretty cool. Get a glimpse of the solid end links as well, and the screwed down stainless steel case back. Now, getting to the actual bracelet itself, it's pretty nice. It's completely brushed. It's very smooth. It's pretty flexible as well. It is using pins, so no screws on this watch, which is kind of a letdown. I would have hoped to see screws at a price point of this. That's just how they do things, I guess. Now, here you do get an AV-8 little clasp signing there. You get a nice milled clasp, which is pretty nice. Pretty standard clasp here with 3 micro adjustments. But the bracelet itself is curved, as you can see, so it will curve nicely to your wrist. And yeah, the dial itself contains Loom. We have Loom on the hands, of course, these nice, very legible white hands, and we have Loom on the numerals as well, which is super luminova and isn't that bad. Now, to actually function this movement, we can take a look at the nice crown here, which is polished. So we can self-wind it here in the first position, and then your second position, we get a nice quick set date. Third position, we can set the time. So yeah, definitely a very interesting release from AV-8, definitely different. I do like the bracelet. The bracelet's really nice. Oh, look at the airplane spinning. Okay, and yeah, let's get into a Loom Shot now. I haven't seen what the Loom looks like yet on this watch. And here's a nice Loom Shot for you, as you can see. The hands do appear a bit brighter than the actual numerals, but it is pretty good. The Loom is pretty good. It's quite potent. You get that nice glow of green, and the numerals are definitely legible. You can see the 525, 35, 45, and the 55, and the triangle over here for reference. So I think it's definitely usable at night. Now, this watch does come with a leather style strap option as well, which I do have here to show you. I would much prefer this on the bracelet. Nice little pouch here, by the way, AV-8. And also, if I didn't mention, you can save 20% with the code WATCHADDICT at checkout on any AV-8 model. As you can see here, the band is pretty nice. It's a genuine leather band here, with a black backside and kind of tannish front. And it's a very nice band. We do not have the quick release now. But it's definitely a very nice band with a signed AV-8 buckle, and very flexible as well. It feels very soft and supple to the hands. So yeah, definitely cool if you want to get one of these with the bracelet as well. Now here's how the watch would look on your wrist if you have a 6.5-inch wrist like me. The bracelet itself is actually really comfortable. As you can see, it fits pretty nice on my wrist. You can better look at the finishing on the sides and the smooth brushed bezel. It actually is pretty good, and I'm quite surprised by that. The crystal is definitely legible, as is the dial from pretty much any angle there, as you can see. And definitely, yeah, a nice look on the wrist. I think it looks right at home on my 6.5-inch wrist, lug to lug. It is not flopping over at all. So there you have it. This is the new Spitfire Type 300, a new release from AV-8. They're always coming out with some new and interesting watches, and they're a cool company to follow. They always have something new and something different. Not really homage style watches, I'd say, but more designs of their own, or their take on different eras and different airplanes of the war of World War II and such on the UK side, which is pretty cool. So definitely let me know what you guys think of this watch down in the comment section below. As usual, you can always save 20% on any AV-8 timepiece using the code in the description below. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you think of this watch. I haven't really found anything wrong with it. Everything is really nice. I think this is a great release, especially on this new style bracelet. Bracelets are a big thing for me, especially, and this one they definitely did pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys on the next video. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't right now. Check me out at www.watchaddictchannel.com or at watchaddictchannel on Instagram. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.